Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Jeremy Sutton, owner of Servant PT, host of the Servant PT podcast. Help women 50 and over live a life full of health, family, and fun. This morning, I want to talk about the words that I put on the screen. These are the lyrics to one of Lauren Daigle's new songs that really speaks to me. It speaks to me as a Christian. It speaks to me as a man. It speaks to me as a physical therapist. And so I want to talk to you a little bit about what these words mean and what I think this song can do for me and for everybody else. Yesterday I was listening to a podcast, which is not unusual. I listen to a lot of podcasts and I listen to a lot of books, but yesterday one of the speaker that I was listening to was Andy Stanley, who he was being interviewed by Don Miller. So Andy Stanley is a preacher, but he's also one of the leading business speakers in America. He's a phenomenal speaker, talks about teaching people and helping them remember your message so they can put it into action. He said something yesterday that stirred something in my heart, and it reignited something in me that I didn't really know was gone. And he said, if you don't have a burden for something, if you don't have a reason, then you're just speaking. It's just empty words. You can preach, you can speak, you can be a physical therapist, you can do whatever you want. But if you don't have a burden for somebody, for something, then it's just empty. It's just something you're doing. And then I heard this song this morning. I listened to it about 3 times. I listened to it last night 3 or 4 times. It says, you're not hidden, you're not forgotten, and you're not hopeless. And I thought about my people that I see here. I thought about my 50-year-old mamas, my 50-year-old grandmamas, my 60-year-old grandmothers, my 80-year-old great-grandmothers, my 86-year-old World War II veteran, my Vietnam vets, the people that I see every day that are hurting, they feel hopeless, they're scared, and they don't really know what to do. And they go to somebody like me. They go to somebody like a medical doctor, a chiropractor, a physical therapist, whoever they go to, and they ask questions, and they hear words like, you have the body of a 90-year-old. They hear things like, you have degenerative disc disorder. They hear things like, you're just going to have to live like this. You're never going to get any better. Just go home and take this pill. And they hear these things, and they come to me, and they're crying, and they have this attitude that nothing's going to help, that there's nobody that can help them. And they've gone to physical therapists before. They've gone to chiropractors before. They've seen us. They've just been passed along the system. They've gotten 10 minutes of treatment here, 30 minutes there. Do this exercise, get on this bike. They've gotten all these things, and it just hasn't helped, because really nobody tried to help them. Nobody really tried to help them. They just brought them in. They just billed their insurance or saw them for cash and said they were getting amazing service. They just did something, and they didn't really help these people. And then they just kept going on with life, and they realized, hey, that doctor might have been right. I may just have to live like this. Maybe I do have the body of a 90-year-old, whatever that means. I guess my MRI does look bad. And it doesn't do anything for them. It didn't help them. And it's because we didn't have a burden. We didn't have a passion to help those people. We got into a profession that we thought looked cool, thought we could make a little money, wouldn't have to work outside, would look a little bit prestigious, and we didn't really do anything. We just kind of forgot our mission. We kind of forgot our purpose. And so this morning, I want to say, this song by Lauren Daigle, I believe, can be used as a rallying cry for physical therapists, for doctors, for chiropractors, for any healthcare professional, anybody that's serving others, that wants to do well, wants to do good for people, wants to make this earth a better place. I believe we can pull together, hold on to these words, and say, you're not forgotten. You're not hopeless, and we hear your voice. It may be a tiny whisper, maybe barely able to hear it, but we hear it. And we're not going to let you go. We're not going to let you just get pushed off into, the sunset and just and be gone. We're not going to let you just ride off and be gone. We're going to hear you. We're going to come get you. We're going to send out an army. We're going to fight until we get you there. This song just really stirred this up in me this morning, guys, and I just want you to know, whether you're a physical therapist, whatever you are, whether you're somebody seeking medical care, or whether you're just somebody just lost in the world and just don't know what's going on and don't really know where to turn and don't know what to do, I'm coming for you. I'm going to help you, and I'm bringing some people with me to help you. Don't give up. Don't give up. There are people in this world that love you. There's people in this world that want to help you. There's people in this world that want to see you succeed and see you be the best you can be. We haven't forgotten about you. Whether you're 15 or 100, guys, we need to have a burden to help other people. We need to have a burden to make this place better. Guys, I love you, and listen, please, please, please use this for somebody. Help people today. Find your burden. Find your passion. Don't just be